Okay, so we are back to declutter my foundation drawer, and I know, girl, she is a mess. Foundation is absolutely my favorite makeup product. I use it every single time I do makeup. I don't go without my foundation. So we have a lot of foundation, and I honestly don't expect to really get rid of a lot because it's really hard for me to let go of foundations. I honestly do love a lot of different foundations. So pray for me. Pray that I can actually get this drawer looking somewhat decent and back organized because it is just a crazy mess right now. Okay, so starting off, I have actually 2 bins of foundation. And what I would like to do is get 1 bin for my winter foundation, 1 bin for my summer foundation. Starting off with Milani, this is their cream to powder foundation. As you can see, I really have not used this foundation much. I'm just not much of a cream to powder type of girl. I just really don't care for how it looks on my skin. So I do think that I am gonna let this one go. Starting off strong with letting a foundation go. That is not me. I feel like, should I try it again? But I don't know. I've tried it a few times and I just really never loved how it looked on my skin. So I do think I'm going to let it go. Okay, so next up I have the Tear foundation. This foundation is amazing. It looks beautiful on the skin, but this is definitely my summer shade. So I haven't been able to use it recently, and I just haven't bought another one that's my winter shade because I'm like, it's 20 bucks. I have a ton of foundation to use. So that's really why I haven't bought another one, but I am definitely keeping this. Okay, this is a e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. I love this. This is actually one of my favorite foundations to use. I just really love the coverage on this. It really is a great dupe for the IT CC cream, and it is really just a beautiful foundation. Definitely keeping that. That's my winter shade. Okay, Essence Keep Me Covered. I haven't used this one in a while. She is very yellow. I really need to get a blue mixing pigment because I have so many foundations that are so yellow on me, and I really think that a mixing pigment in the shade blue would do me some good. But it is a great coverage, and Essence is so affordable, so I am going to keep this. Okay, so next up I have L'Oreal Infallible. Now, I do love this foundation, but I do think that this is my summer shade. Yeah, definitely my summer shade. As you can tell, she looks very tan on me, so I'm going to be keeping it, but I need to kind of separate my summer and winter shade. So I'm going to put this to that side. Okay, next up, this is my newest foundation. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Stick Foundation, and I love this. It goes on very creamy on your skin. It blends out like a dream. If you haven't tried this, definitely recommend. It's beautiful on the skin. Lasts all day. I really have been enjoying this. Okay, so next up, this is Maybelline 30 Hour. This is their just regular 30 hour. This one is my winter shade, and it's beautiful. I love it. I think it has a really great full coverage. I actually really love to mix this one with the skin tint. So this is the Maybelline Super Stay Skin Tint. Now this does give your skin a little bit of glow. I just don't love the coverage on its own. I like to mix in the regular 30 hour with it just to amp up the coverage a little bit. But this is a beautiful foundation. They both last on the skin great, and they give you, and the two of them together give you such a beautiful finish. It gives you that full coverage, but it still gives you that luminosity from the skin tint. Beautiful. Makeup by Mario. I have been using this foundation non-stop. It honestly is one of my favorite foundations. Really, the more I use it, the more I love this foundation. It is so skin-like. It just looks beautiful on the skin. Really, I would say less is more with this product. I can get away with just using 1 pump, and I love a good full coverage moment. And honestly, 1 pump does cover up my redness, especially once you get all the other products put on top. I highly recommend this one, especially if you have more mature skin. It's so skin-like, and it just wears beautifully throughout the day. Morphe Light Form Foundation. Okay, this was my favorite foundation, before I got the Makeup by Mario. I really haven't been using it since I've got the Makeup by Mario, but this is a lot like the Makeup by Mario. It is a very skin-like foundation. I would say that it does have a little more coverage than Makeup by Mario does, but again, it wears beautifully. It looks like your skin. So if you have more mature, dry skin, this is perfect. Okay, Catrice Skin. I've only really used this a few times. It is such a light shade. It's a full coverage. I thought I was gonna like this foundation more than what I do, but honestly, I haven't used it in so long. I need to get it out and try it again and see what I think about it. But I really don't wear it because it is such a light shade. But I am going to go ahead and keep this one. Okay, so this is Oma Beauty. This is another foundation that is really nice. It's more of your full coverage foundation. It wears beautifully throughout the day. It's affordable. You can get this at Walmart. So I am definitely keeping this. Now, the only thing I would say about this is the shade range is not the greatest on it. This one is supposed to be for fair skin. And then I do have another one here. Now this one is for very fair skin. Again, the formula is really nice on this. Sometimes I like to mix this with another shade because again, this one is a little bit on the light side for me, but it is a full coverage foundation and very affordable. Okay, so now I have this Becca foundation. Now I know Becca we cannot get anymore. This used to be a back in the day foundation that I loved. This is very full coverage. I haven't used this in a while. I got this off of Amazon. I really do love it, but I do have to say the older I get, the less I use it because it is so full coverage. It is such a matte finish that it does tend to settle into my fine lines and wrinkles more than I like. So that's why I don't use it. Most of the time if I do use it, I'll just use it like on the apples of my cheeks where my redness is, if I need that like extra bit of coverage. But I am going to keep it. It doesn't have a weird smell to it. It still smells really good. Again, like I said, I have gotten it off of Amazon. So even though Becca's not around anymore, you can still get a few products. Okay, so I have this other Becca foundation and this one is my summer shade. Again, I really don't tend to use it that often just because of how thick it is, and I just don't love how it settles into my wrinkles. But I do like to keep this just for that extra like little coverage that I need on my apples of my cheeks sometimes. Really, it just depends on how bad my redness can be. So that is my summer shade, L'Oreal Infallible. Now this is the matte one. I really want to try the illuminating one because I tend to like foundations that have that luminous look instead of being so matte since I've gotten older. But this is a beautiful, affordable, very full coverage foundation. Okay, this is Almay Ageless Skin Smart Foundation. So this actually comes out white, and I really love the idea of this because it starts off white and then as you work it into your skin, it adapts to your skin tone and it changes to the color that you need it to. But I don't know what it is about this foundation. It does not wear well on my skin, and I thought it would because it goes on so like hydrating. It feels like a moisturizer, but I don't know, it doesn't look nice on my skin, so I don't love this foundation. I'm gonna let it go, and I actually have two of them, so I'm gonna let this one go too because I just simply do not love it. Believe Beauty. This you can get at the Dollar General. Very affordable. I love that it comes in a glass pump. This is my summer shade, but this foundation is really nice. Very full coverage, and it does wear well. It is fragranced a little bit, but nothing strong, nothing terrible, and the smell does dissipate pretty quickly. So I am going to go ahead and keep this one. We'll just put that in my summer pile. Ooh, Soft Glam e.l.f. foundation. I have to say, this is a really good foundation from e.l.f. too. It really does look flawless on the skin when you use it. It is a really nice coverage, and it does last all day. It doesn't crease bad on your skin either. So I will be keeping that one. We have Maybelline Fit Me. I have not seen really too many people use this stick foundation, but I have to say I really do like this stick foundation. It's really creamy. This is $5 at Walmart. You don't get like a ton, like it is a little bit smaller container, but I mean, it's beautiful on the skin. And I'm just really surprised that I haven't heard more people talk about this foundation because it really is nice for $5. Especially if you're just looking for something in your go to the grocery store days and you're just looking for something quick and easy. This is really nice. So I will be keeping that. Oh, this is AOA Studio. The color of this is really yellow on me. And I don't actually love this color by itself because I don't know, it just has like a weird tone on me. So usually I will mix it with, I know I have another one in here, this one from AOA Studio. Now this is very thick and it is very light colored. This is like thick like the Becca. I don't really care for how it wears on my skin, so I think I am just gonna go ahead and let go of these because I really do not use them. I feel like this, if it was a bit darker, I might use it a little more, but I don't know, it just doesn't wear the greatest. It settles really bad into my fine lines and wrinkles. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of these. Okay, this BB cream I get from the Dollar Tree, and I have to say I really like this a lot. It has a really nice coverage for $1.25. It is fragranced a little, but again, nothing crazy. It dissipates really quickly, but it does wear beautifully on the skin. I mean, for a BB cream, she has some coverage to it, so I'm definitely keeping that. Okay, so this is a Oma Beauty. I've never opened this. This is for tan skin. I think I'm gonna let this one go because it always looks like too orangey for me, so I'm just going to go ahead and let this one go. Even when I have a tan, I'm not like this color, so we'll let that one go. Oh, this is my House Labs. When I first got this, I didn't love it. I expected it to have more coverage than what it does, but this is a really nice skin-like foundation. If you have more mature skin, if you have any type of dry skin, this is a beautiful foundation. This is very much like the Makeup by Mario, the Morphe foundation. These three foundations are probably my top foundations to use anymore, just because I've kind of gone from using such full coverage foundations to using more skin-like foundations. They just wear so much better on my skin. They don't emphasize texture and they don't emphasize your wrinkles. So that's why I like them so much more now that I've gotten older. Those are probably my top 3 foundations. I'll have to do that. I'll have to do like a top 5 foundations video or something. But yeah, I love those skin-like foundations. Okay, so moving on, we have this Jaclyn. This is supposed to be a skin perfecting blurring tint. So really, I liked to use this underneath a foundation because it's more of like a primer. It kind of just like blurs your skin. Again, kind of like a skin tint. As you can see, I'm working it into the skin. Some days I have to say it looks so good on the skin, and then other days I don't like it, and I don't know why, what the difference is. It's probably the skin prep that I'm doing under it. But yeah, this is not something that I really wear alone. I usually wear it underneath a foundation. But unfortunately, we cannot get this. But I love the packaging. I love that it's like the aerosol type and you get every bit of the product out of here. I kind of wish like all foundations were made like this so you can get all of the product out of your bottles. Okay, e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream. I like the original better. I think the original just looks better on the skin. I think it wears better on the skin. This one is nice, don't get me wrong. I do like it, but if I had to pick one, I would pick the original. I probably won't repurchase this one because I just like the original one better. I think the original just wears and looks better on my skin, but it is a really pretty foundation. Okay, this is the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Natural Radiance Foundation. This one pulls so yellow, and I feel like every time I've watched somebody do a review on their foundation, it always pulls so yellow. It is a really nice full coverage. It's like a full coverage CC cream in my opinion. It's just, I don't use it because it's so yellow, but it does wear really nice. Again, I need to get like a blue pigment just so I can mix it in and it won't be so yellow. Next up I have this LA Girl Pro Matte. Now this one, she is a little bit light, but I can make it work. I just, again, don't really wear it. I mean, can you already tell how matte that looks on my skin? It's very matte foundation. If you have oily skin, this would be a great affordable foundation. It's full coverage and it definitely mattifies your skin. Okay, next up we have Kimchi's. It's a really good foundation. I think the name is so funny on that, but it really is a good foundation. It's hydrating, it's full coverage, it wears really nice. This is another favorite foundation of mine. If I want to do like really glam full coverage foundation that doesn't crack and crease, I do like to go for this one because I think it just wears really beautifully on the skin. Okay, so next up I have my LYS foundation stick. I love this. As you can see, this is all I have left of it. I use it all the time. I need to get another one because this is definitely one of my favorite foundation products. Out of all of the foundation sticks that I have, this one is my favorite, hands down. I just think that it looks the best, it wears the best. I would say that the ColourPop foundation stick that I have is very similar to this one. I would say that this one does wear a little bit better. The ColourPop wears beautifully, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like this one looks more skin-like. The ColourPop, after you've had it on for all day, 8 to 10 hours, I will start getting a little creasing around the nose and mouth. Most of the time that's normal, but I don't get that with this one. So if I had to pick one, it would be the LYS. Okay, so next up we have this KVD foundation. Girl, she is a full coverage foundation. The packaging on this is stunning. I mean, it's glass, but I just love the embroidery it has on it. She's a full coverage matte foundation, but this one does wear really pretty on your skin. Again, this is a foundation. If you're looking for full glam, if you have oily skin, this is a great option. I have dry skin, but I don't feel like it dries me out too bad, and it doesn't crease really bad either. Again, as I do wear it throughout the day, I will get some creasing, but it's really not bad for a matte foundation. CoverGirl is a Simply Ageless foundation, and this one is a summer foundation, I believe. I'm gonna stick that one over there because I do love this one. It has skincare in it. It's really beautiful. It gives you a great coverage. It wears nice throughout the day. Definitely keeping that one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and restock my container, and I'm going to use this one for all of my winter shades because that's mostly what came out of here. This is the very front drawer, so I normally use this one for all of the recent foundations that I've been using. These BB creams do not like to stand up on me. They like to fall over. They won't fall over. Okay, this is my summer one. I'll put over here. That looks so much better now, not so crazy. Okay, I'm gonna set this one to the side. Okay, so this is the second bin. Let's start off with these Be Pure bronzing drops. I got these from the dollar store, and I really have to say that I do really like these. I like to mix it in with my foundation. Look at how golden and bronzy that is. Isn't that beautiful? For $1.25, that is gorgeous. I think these are gonna look beautiful in the summertime. Okay, so Physicians Formula. I have not used this foundation in so long. This pulls yellow, but the formula of this foundation is beautiful. It is full coverage, but it is not drying at all. I mean, it wears on your skin so well. Really is one of my favorite drugstore formulas to use, especially if you're looking for like that full coverage. I mean, this stuff looks airbrushed on your skin. It really is beautiful. I need to get like a lighter shade because I don't think I have a lighter shade of this. This one is in the shade medium tan. Of course, this is my tan shade, but it's a good foundation. This is Touch and Soul Pretty Filter Foundation. Okay, this foundation is gorgeous on the skin. This is my summer shade as well. It gives you that really pretty flawless skin, but girl, it smells like baby powder. That's what it smells like. And the smell does dissipate, but I mean, it does linger. You can kind of smell it for a few hours after you use it. So, I mean, it eventually will dissipate, but it takes a while for that smell to dissipate. So if you're sensitive to smells, you're not going to like that foundation, but it looks gorgeous on the skin. It really does look flawless. Okay, so I got the 30 Hour Super Stay Maybelline. This is my summer shade. Again, I do love to mix this with the skin tint, and I know that I have a skin tint in here for my summer shade as well, because I really do love the Maybelline foundations. They're just gorgeous. Here is the skin tint, and this one is in the shade 129. As you can tell, like, she's almost empty. I use this foundation, especially in summertime, because it does just last on your skin and it wears beautifully throughout the day. It gives you that little bit of glow for summer, and this one just gives you the extra little coverage that you're looking for. I love them and I love mixing them. I want to try their new Lumi Matte because I feel like it's going to be like having these two mixed together, because everybody says that it's not matte, it is actually Lumi, like it gives you that illumination to your skin, but it gives you more of a coverage than the skin tint. So I really do want to try the new. I just haven't, again, splurged to get any more foundation because I have so many I don't need anymore. This is e.l.f. Halo Glow. I do like this. I don't really wear this on its own. I like to wear it under foundation. It does give you some coverage, but once you blend it out, it doesn't really have that much coverage, and I like more coverage than this gives you. So I usually put this like underneath of my foundation. This I could probably, what shade is this one? This is shade 3. I could probably put this in my winter shade box because I do have another one here that is shade 4, which is, I believe, my summer shade. And I'll show you the difference there. Yeah, that's my summer, and I guess the 3 is my winter, you know, my start of my summer color. Oh, I have another one. What shade is this one? This is shade 4. It's almost used. Okay. I don't know why I opened this one then, but anyways, this one, you can tell I do use these quite a bit because, I mean, it's down to here, but yeah, I do like to mix these in with foundations. Okay, I have this Magic Minerals Airbrush Foundation. This you can get from Amazon for like 20 bucks. It sounds like a paint can, but it is really nice. It just has a lot of like kick up when you spray it, but you just blend it out with a brush, and I mean, it is the thinnest foundation that you can use, but it gives you a beautiful coverage, and because it's so thin, it does not settle into your fine lines and wrinkles. So if you have more mature skin, I highly recommend trying out this foundation. I believe it's $20, somewhere around there off of Amazon. I got another e.l.f. Soft Glam Foundation. This one is my summer shade. This one is in shade medium neutral. And when I have a good tan going, I have this beautiful foundation. Again, I do really love their Satin Glam foundation, and for 8 bucks, it is a great deal. I can't wait for summer to get here so I can start tanning again, because look at this one. Looks like it's all used up. This is the LA Girl Pro Coverage. Is this the same one? No, this is a different one. This foundation is okay. Yeah, none's gonna come out. Okay, so I'm gonna, yeah, nothing comes out of this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it go. But this is a really nice foundation, and it's very affordable. Okay, so this is the Hard Candy Glamouflage Foundation, and what I really loved, oh my gosh, I'm almost out of this one too. I really did use this one a ton. I love that it has like a doe foot applicator on here, but this is a beautiful high coverage foundation as well. Very affordable. I really do like Hard Candy products. I think that they're a great affordable brand, and it's nice to have something that is affordable but actually works. And so if you have a lot of redness and things in your skin, this is a great high coverage foundation. Beauty Creations, this is the Flawless Stay Foundation. This is a really pretty foundation. I didn't use it a lot last year because I got it towards like the end of summer. So I do look forward to being able to use this one a little more. Very full coverage. It is a matte foundation, but it does look beautiful from what I can remember. I think it does wear pretty well throughout the day. So yeah, I can't wait to get a tan and start using some of these foundations I haven't used in a while. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. This is Tan 45C. Okay, I wasn't really sure of my color, and when you're just ordering off a line, you get all kinds of, I mean, that is such a dark foundation. Look how dark that is. I mean, maybe I was that tan, but I don't know. I don't think I was that tan. I don't know, because sometimes I do get pretty dark. I know I am very fair complected, but I tan, and I tan really easy. So I guess I'll keep it and see. Maybe I can just mix it in with something else that's a little lighter. Because look, this one I think I can get rid of. I think she's empty. But see, I do have a few different shades. This is light 240W. I wasn't sure what my undertone was, and now that I know what my undertone is, I'm a neutral undertone, warm. They pull like too yellow, too orangey on me. So we're gonna go ahead and let this one go. Oh my gosh, this is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation. This one is in the shade Tan. This is, oh my gosh, I can't even tell you how old this is. I think their packaging is completely different now. This Bye Bye foundation is so good. That's why I love the CC cream from e.l.f. because it reminds me so much of this. So I will keep it. I will keep it, girl. I know she's expired, many years old, but it doesn't smell weird, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay, so this is the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. This foundation is really good. Super lightweight, but it is beautiful on the skin. It does give you that full coverage if you want it to. It's great for mature skin because it has so much skin ingredients in it. It doesn't settle into your fine lines and wrinkles, but it gives you a nice coverage. This is definitely a nice foundation. I need to get my winter shade in this because this is such a beautiful foundation. It wears so well. Okay, and I have a brand new Becca foundation that I've never opened. I don't know what shade this one is. Oh, this is definitely my summer shade, so I'll just keep it in the packaging because maybe I'll use it. I don't know. I really don't use them too much anymore, to be honest. Okay, this is a brand new foundation I've never used. This is the Clear Complexion Makeup from Almay. I'm probably just going to go ahead and let this one go. I think this is supposed to be for if you have, yeah, it treats acne. And so sometimes if you don't have acne or a lot of breakouts and you use things that have it, it irritates your skin. And I have sensitive skin. That's why I never tried it, because I was like, I don't know. I don't want it to break me out because I don't have any breakouts. So I am going to let this one go. I have another Oma Beauty. I just have like one in every color, I think. Yeah, this one's for olive skin. So this is like my, oh, do I have one? Actually, I think this one I have open. Yeah, this is for olive skin. So I have one that's not opened and one that is. This is great for summertime for me. Again, it's a full coverage, but it's more of your like thinner consistency. So it doesn't settle into your fine lines and wrinkles as bad. And I think that it has like great coverage. I would say it's more of like your satin finish. Okay, I have another Physicians Formula, and what this is light to medium, girl. I wonder if I can use this one now. I need to shake it. It kind of came out all watery. She's been sitting here forever. I could probably get away with using that now. I'm gonna put that in my winter bin. I didn't even realize I had that. Awesome. Okay, and then I have this Believe Beauty, which I think is about out. Is this the same shade as the other one? Where's this? This is Warm Vanilla. It's still pumping out. Yeah, this is definitely a summer shade for me. But again, really nice. Believe Beauty has some great formula on their foundations. Here's the other one. What shade was that? Natural Tan. So they are different shades, but they're both still really like tan shades. So I'm going to keep both of these in my summer bin. Put this in here. Becca. Restack my summer bin. Okay, I'm not mad. I feel like I did do a decent job at getting rid of some stuff. More than what I thought I was going to do. Dang it, this top is cracked, so it keeps falling off every time I pick it up. All right, so this is my summer bin. I love that. Everything fits in there really nicely. And then this is my winter bin. This is what I'm using right now. So I'm going to keep this one in front. And then I can just kind of rotate when summer comes, put the summer one in the front. But look at how much better these bins look. And this is everything that I got rid of. It's not a ton, but you know, it's more than what I thought I was going to do. So I'm proud of that. I'm glad that I got rid of a few anyway. Okay, you guys, so this is what my drawer is looking like. 10 times better than what it was looking like when I first got started. So I am happy with this. I love my foundations. I don't need to buy any more right now, but I love how organized it is. I love that it's in my containers and they're not just all crazy in here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and going through my makeup with me. I still do have quite a bit more makeup to go through. Within the next couple weeks, we're going to continue to declutter my makeup room. But as always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video.